Test 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I definitely sound like I have a cold. We are at home and our babies are asleep and will hopefully stay asleep. So if we sound like we're talking softly or whispering, then that's why. But we're here and we're doing it. So today we're talking about negative thoughts and self-doubt and things that have helped us. Yeah, we want to encourage you in that as well.
I think we all have and experience negative thoughts in our work or in our personal life. And I think that especially when you are going after something hard, pursuing a calling, I think you get maybe extra just negative thoughts. I find that they come in waves of like negative thoughts, that like one event or one negative thought can lead to the next one and can lead to the next one. And pretty soon you just have like this like whole wave of negative thoughts.
With everything, I think you need to learn and truly be able to see yourself for who you truly are in order to weed out the lies and know that those things are not true about you. Like, I think for me, like, being a mom is like a big part of like how I see myself and who I am. So like, if I feel like I've failed that day, like, I feel terrible about myself. It's because I'm not realizing that's not my whole identity. I'm seeing like, that is who I am, and if I fail at this, like, who am I? And I think it's way harder when you feel like you're failing in the thing that feels like the biggest part of you. I'm really hard on myself, and I have a lot of self-doubt. If I don't handle situations the way that I would want to, I feel really down on myself. Like, if I'm impatient with like the kids, I think I feel like, oh my gosh, like, this is how they're gonna remember me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can't take those things back. I don't know. I think there's like missed moments or things like that. And when I think about it, I'm like, just like is discouraging. So I think I'm like, I don't know.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, thanks.
You're a great mom.
Thanks.
Recently on a shoot, we were filming and a couple things went wrong, and it was just like really discouraging to get back from that. Sometimes it's like, all right, like stuff happens and you move on, and sometimes it can like kind of trigger like a negative thought. I think it just kind of opens the door for negative thoughts to come in, or like lies about yourself to come in. And when something goes wrong, it's like, oh, that's proof that you're not good enough. And so then that translates to like, well, if you're not good enough in this, then you're not good like at home or like as a dad or like as a husband, and like you're just like not good in general. I was just going through that. I was in that, and obviously picked a fight with Katie, and just like not a great night. The coolest thing happened. Katie kind of just like stopped the fight and was like, what's up? I think just like checked in on me and like how I was doing, and totally kind of diffused it and like helped me. Katie stopped and she prayed over me. In that moment, you like shifted my future from going into like just a spiral of negative thoughts, and you just kind of stopped them in their tracks and reminded me of who I was and prayed me through it. And Jesus kind of helped me through that and just was like, no, like that's not who you are, and like reminded me of who I am, and my performance isn't what makes me worthy of love or good enough. Hearing truth spoken to you by someone who cares about you and knows you deeply, and then having someone pray over you, I think is like, whew. That's like the good stuff. Exactly what I needed. When we do have negative thoughts, or when I have negative thoughts, like I need to identify that, hey, whoa, like whatever's happening right now, like you are having negative thoughts, and then ask for help. I think a lot of times I'm just like, I'm in a bad place, like I don't want to talk to anyone, like, but that's like the solution, is telling someone, hey, I need help, like you just like help me talk this out, or like in someone who's close to you and cares about you and can be like, that's a lie, like that's not true, like no, you are great at what you do, like no, you are a good person, and like reminding me of like truths in your life. It's
so worth it because it's necessary in order to move forward. I don't think you can move forward without reminding yourself or having other people remind you of who you really are and the truth about who you are when you're struggling and when you're doubting those things. I think it's so important.
If you are struggling with negative thoughts or self-doubt, what's helped us the most is hearing truth spoken to us, and reminding ourselves of who we truly are and who our identity really is.
If you need prayer, that's what we're here for.
Hey,
we want to pray for you.
No, stop.
Okay.
No one's contacted us for prayer, okay?
And we're offended.
we're upset about it.
We want to pray for the small things. We want to spray. We want to.
We want to spray for the big things. Spray them all.
For us, is that we really want this to be a place where you can feel connected and that you can feel cared for and that we can pray for you.
Yeah, we want to hear from you guys and encourage you in real ways.
Be kind to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
Identify those thoughts because oftentimes they're subtle.
Yeah. Yes, true.
And then have someone remind you of who you are.
And prayer.
In prayer.
Either
Definitely
praying for yourself or having someone else pray for you and over you, I think is huge and
Yeah.
can help in crazy ways. Do we need a thumbnail?
Oh, yeah.
How about like Noogie? No, we're not gonna do a Noogie.
If I do it to you, it'll be abuse.
People will click on it.
It's so jacked. We can't have that and then have a serious video.
Noogie.
I've been saying it right my whole life. Nuggie? You've been saying Nuggie your
Yeah,
whole
what
life?
did she say? That's a
Noogie.
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 Nuggie. Say it again.
Noogie.
Noogie.
Noogie. Nuggie?
Nuggie.
Nuggie?
Nuggie's wrong.
Nuggie.
Noogie.
Nuggie.
Noogie. Noogie.
Nuggie.